it's baby month. We are so excited. And Lainey has officially retired for time being on maternity leave.
For now, absolutely. Yes, I am technically like 37 weeks in a few days. So we are very cooked. We're just praying for him to come. So thank you for all the prayers and also all of the baby gifts that I've received.
Yes.
And the amount of kindness that everyone has showed with even the amount of hand sewn and hand quilted blankets that I've gotten or monogram things is just insane. So thank you for all of that. I cannot appreciate that more.
So we've had some little things go on with her pregnancy, and we just wanted to share the goodness of God and what he's done and how he has had his hand on this sweet little Samuel the whole time. So Lainey, why don't you tell them what happened the other day?
Yes. So, well, it's been a very healthy pregnancy. I'm so grateful. The Lord has blessed us a lot in that. But a few weeks ago, he was breech, and obviously we're getting to the end, so we don't want that. If you don't know, breech just means his head is up here, and we need his head to be down here, and just be ready to
give birth.
And so he's been breech, so we've been really praying that he would just do a little flip, and Mom's been praying, everyone's been praying, and so we've been just trying not to worry about that. But the other day I was in work, and that morning I was just talking to Ashlyn and Paige, who answers our phones, and I just felt a sudden pain, and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to sit down. And even we looked at my belly, could see, and he like completely did a flip.
This was on Tuesday.
Yes, on Tuesday. But it was so aggressive. So past 36 weeks. And he completely did a flip, and it was aggressive. I was like, y'all, I think he just flipped. But he did. It was so aggressive that it actually started to like send me into labor. Not full labor, but just a lot of contractions. My whole body was just kind of thrown off. And it's funny, I even texted my husband like, hey, I think he flipped. And he was like, wow, I just prayed this morning. I prayed in my Bible study. I told all the ladies at work to pray. So prayer was all over this baby already. And then, so just throughout the day, contracting really hard.
Enough that we started timing these, and they were getting closer and closer. We didn't think it was like full labor right then, but I did tell her I don't want to drive home.
It wasn't full labor. It was just some extreme contractions and just pain to go along with that, which, you know, this is my first baby, so I'm like, I don't know what it's supposed to feel like. He's moving now.
But on the way home, I told her I wanted me to drive her home. So she lives about 45 minutes from here. And I said, my husband, Dad, John can come follow us. I'll drive you. And I just felt more comfortable getting her home like that. So.
Which I was so grateful because they got a more extreme. And through some like the hardest ones, one of Mom's friend, Sonia, calls her. And we're like, this is too crazy. Like, she sent her a voicemail, and she left us a voicemail that we didn't hear.
That was at 5:15.
Later. And so we go to the hospital. We decided, we're like, let's just go to the hospital. No worries. We'll check it out. And which it was fine. I was just super hard contractions. I had some IVs, but we're still just a little stressed and worried and anxious. And just to show how great the Lord is and how kind and caring he is, let's tell the voicemail.
So I listened to it after we knew she was okay. They said that when he flipped, it just sent her into labor. It had contractions. Like her uterus wasn't expecting to go have that much work done right then.
She was panicking.
So it just kind of threw her into labor, but she was okay. I looked at the voicemail from Sonia, and on there she said, Dinah, this morning I was praying for you, and the Lord gave me Isaiah 41. Do not fear. And I want to tell you, do not fear. And the Bible says do not fear over 365 times in the Bible.
Which Isaiah 41 is, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand.
So she said that on the voicemail. And she said, do not fear about your business. Do not fear about your daughter when she gives birth. And it was such sweet confirmation. I read it to Lainey. She said, send me that. So,
well, you even reached out later and actually told her.
On the way home, we had a better conversation. So on the way home, I called her and told her that you wanted to see it and how important it was. It was like right that moment we needed that verse. And then she says, Diana, that morning at 5:30 a.m., I was praying with her prayer partner. And at that moment, her prayer partner prayed for breech babies. Who prays for breech babies?
She said her first time, she has no idea who I am, and she said it was her first time ever praying. Just
For
God
breech
brought
babies.
breech babies on her heart at 5:30 a.m., and then that day is when he flipped. Because
At
the
about
biggest
2
thing
o'clock, yeah.
is not even being scared of what happened later. It was being scared before of like, is he going to flip? Is he not going to flip? Just being scared of labor and C-section and all these things that are happening. And so the fact that he flipped was the biggest answer of prayer, and just some
So
fear that
good.
went along with that.
And then you were going to Bible study that night, and you didn't go to Bible study.
I really wanted to go.
But,
But
Susie, your mentor,
yes, at the time we told her we were going to the hospital, and she sent me a picture, and it was unable to load at about 5:30. And then 2 days later, I opened the picture finally, and it was Isaiah 41:10, the exact same verse at the exact same time. And that's what Sonia was like, God's just trying to tell me to tell y'all, of like, do not fear over this birth, do not fear over this. And every step of the way, God has been there. And I was even looking back through my journals, like the week before I was praying, like, God, help me not fear about him being breached. Like, I know you will flip him. I know it's in your timing. Help me not fear this birth. Like, it was so much like, help me not fear. And then a week or two later, he's like, do not fear, I'm with you. So if you're going through the tough of it, you're going through a rough season right now, don't fear. God is with you. He cares for you. He loves you. And just trust the people around you. And I'm so grateful to have ladies in my life that pray over me and pray over my family. And I just thank you all for all of y'all's prayers for this sweet baby. And hopefully next time we'll have a baby. So still be praying for
so excited.
the birth and the delivery.
And what's his name?
Samuel Lee Salvador.
So we're so excited to have little Samuel come for Thanksgiving. Hopefully sooner. We don't know when, but we are ready. Thank y'all for everything. Keep praying for Lainey as she's going through this. And we will definitely update y'all.
Yes. Thank y'all so much.
Love y'all.